Dorothy woke up feeling hungry. She quickly made herself some buttered bread and poured a pail of fresh, cool water from the brook. As she ate, Toto happily barked at the birds in the nearby trees. After a satisfying breakfast, Dorothy noticed the beauty around her and the vibrant fruit hanging from the trees, which she eagerly gathered to complement her meal. After a quick wash, Dorothy decided to change into her clean gingham dress. Despite its faded color, it was a charming blue and white checkered dress. She also noticed her worn shoes and sighed. "These won't do for a long journey," she told Toto, her loyal dog. Dorothy spotted the silver shoes that had belonged to the Wicked Witch of the East. Curious, she tried them on. To her delight, they fit perfectly. They seemed to shimmer with an almost magical glow, and Dorothy thought they'd be perfect for her journey. With Toto trotting behind her, Dorothy set off toward the Emerald City. The road ahead was paved with cheerful yellow bricks. The weather was perfect, the sun shining brightly, and birds were singing sweet melodies. Dorothy's spirits lifted as she began her adventure. Dorothy was amazed by the beauty of the land. The fields were lush with crops, and houses were round with dome-shaped roofs. The Munchkins, who lived here, greeted her kindly, bowing low in recognition of her victory over the Wicked Witch. After a long day's walk, Dorothy came to a grand house. The house was surrounded by dancing Munchkins. Their laughter filled the air, and a delicious feast awaited her. Bok, the wealthy Munchkin who owned the house, welcomed Dorothy and invited her to stay the night. During supper, Bok noticed Dorothy's silver shoes and commented, "You must be a great sorceress." Dorothy was puzzled, but Bok explained that only witches and sorceresses wore white, and the silver shoes had magical power. Despite this, Dorothy was just a simple girl. After dinner, Bok offered Dorothy a room with a cozy bed, decorated in blue cloth. Toto curled up beside her, and Dorothy fell asleep, exhausted but content, dreaming of her journey ahead. The next morning, while Dorothy had breakfast, a playful Munchkin baby fascinated her by pulling on Toto's tail. The Munchkins had never seen a dog before, and Toto quickly became the center of attention. Dorothy asked Bok how far the Emerald City was. He warned her that it was a long and dangerous journey, but wished her luck. With a heavy heart, Dorothy said her goodbyes and set off again along the yellow brick road. After walking for miles, Dorothy took a break and climbed up a fence. She gazed out at a cornfield, spotting something unusual, a scarecrow standing on a pole. It had a sack for a head with painted eyes, nose, and mouth, and it wore a blue hat and clothes. To Dorothy's surprise, the scarecrow suddenly winked one of its painted eyes and nodded at her. Curious, Dorothy approached. "Did you speak?" she asked, her eyes wide. The scarecrow answered with a deep voice, "Certainly. How do you do?" The scarecrow explained that he was stuck on the pole, unable to move. He was tired of his job of scaring away the crows. Dorothy, ever helpful, offered to assist him, and she carefully lifted the scarecrow off the pole. "Thank you very much," the scarecrow said, stretching his limbs. Dorothy learned that the scarecrow didn't have any brains, which was why he felt foolish. He longed to be wise, but was filled with only straw. He asked Dorothy if she thought the wizard could help him gain some brains, and she promised to ask. The scarecrow eagerly decided to join Dorothy on her quest to the Emerald City, hoping that the Great Oz could grant him the intelligence he so desired.